All right, so we're coming up on almost 100 licks so far in this series, and it dawned on me the other day that I still haven't covered a bass player yet. So if you're a bassist and you've been following this series, I do apologize, but hopefully this one will make up for lost time. And I couldn't think of a better bass player to start out with than Ray Brown. He's one of my all-time favorite bass players. He's got so many tasty licks and just an incredible bassist. And the combination of him and Oscar Peterson together, I really don't think it can get any better than that in terms of a piano and bass duo. Just absolutely mind-blowing. And this lick is from a live recording of Bag's Groove with the Oscar Peterson trio. I'll leave a link in the comments if you want to check it out. One of my all-time favorite Ray Brown solos. And this happens over the 2-5-1 to G7, so it's going to be dominant in this case because it's a blues. The one chord will be dominant. And it's got a couple of really great things that I just love from Ray Brown's playing. It's got the rhythmic motifs that he plays off of, and it's got a really tasty blues lick at the end over the one chord. So a lot of good stuff from this. And the way that I'm playing it is an octave higher than how it's actually played on the bass because I don't have enough low notes to cover exactly what he's playing, but I included it in bass clef for the bass players out there. So we are going to start over our A minor 7 chord. We're going to put our pointer finger on E on the 4th string, and then he does this. He starts out with this little, rhythmic motif. So pointer finger on E, then your ring finger is going to go to B on the next string, and you do it twice. Then go down to A on the same string. So then just go back down to the E, and then go play B and A again. So that's the first motif. So over the A minor 7 chord, we intervallically, it's the 5, the 9, and the root. So 3 notes that he's playing around with. And now what's so amazing is he takes the exact same idea and he moves it up a tritone. And by doing that, all 3 of the notes become altered, which is amazing. So what we're doing there is our pointer finger is going to go to B flat on the 3rd string, and then your pinky goes to F on the 2nd string. You do that twice. Then your middle finger goes to E flat, and then back to B flat, and you do the same exact line, but with those 3 notes. So B flat, F twice, E flat once, B flat once, and then F, E flat. Now what's so cool about that is if you look at those notes in relation to the D7 chord, we have the sharp 5, the sharp 9, and the flat 9. And that sharp 9, flat 9 sound, Ray Brown uses that a lot over dominant chords. One of my favorite sounds that he utilizes. And it's just so perfect because when I said motif, what that means is it's an idea that he's expanding off of, right? He's taking the same rhythm and the same note direction for the 2 chord and doing it over the 5 chord. Just such a cool sound. And then the way that he wraps it up, he does this amazing G blues lick. So we start, it's pointer finger on D, it's pointer finger on D on the 2nd string, ring finger goes to E, and then on the 1st string you do your pointer finger on G, and then I go like this. I pick A with my ring finger and I slide it up to B flat. So interval wise, 5, 6, root, flat 3. And then he goes like this. Just such a perfect little descending bluesy lick. So after we have, then you go like this. It starts out just looking like you're going right down to G minor pentatonic. Pointer finger on G, pinky on B flat, back to G, and then on the 2nd string, pinky on F, pointer finger on D, and then ring finger goes to C on the 3rd string. So literally just going right down G minor pentatonic. So. And then we have the major 3rd gets reintroduced. So now middle finger goes to B on the 3rd string. Ring finger goes up a half step to C. Pointer finger on D on the 2nd string. So. And now right here, I'm going to actually use my middle finger because we're doing a slide. And it just makes it easier. You'll see where we're going after this, why the middle finger is the easier choice. So middle finger goes on C on the 3rd string, and you slide it down a fret to B. And now right here, ring finger goes to G, ring finger goes to D, and then pointer finger on C on the 5th string, and slide it down a fret to B. and then you end on G on your root note, the middle finger. So, just such a beautiful descending line. So what's going on there? We talked about the beginning already with that major 6 and then the flat 3 and then going down minor pentatonic. Now right here, it's just going like down a G major arpeggio, but you're putting the 4 in between the 5 and the 3, right? It's 5, 4, 3, root, 5, 4, 3, and then root again, right? So starts out with minor pentatonic, and then he does a major arpeggio with the 4 in between the 5 and the 3. Okay, so much great stuff going on. So the whole thing is... just such a perfect line, and I highly recommend checking out the solo that this is from. You will not be disappointed. It's one of the best bass solos I've ever heard over a blues. And that's our lick for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. And if you would like to support the channel and allow me to keep providing videos like this, you can become a patron at patreon.com/MikeGaudetteMusic. I have a couple of different tiers with a couple of different perks if you're interested. And that is about it. I appreciate you checking out the episode, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.